Win the morning and you'll win the day. It sounds like a bold promise, doesn't it? Perhaps even a bit cliché in a world saturated with hustle culture and grind aesthetics. But let me ask you this. What does your life actually look like at 7:30 a.m.? For most of the modern world, the morning is a reactive battlefield. The alarm screams, you hit snooze 3 times, and then, before your feet even touch the floor, you reach for your smartphone. In an instant, your brain is hijacked by emails from your boss, stressful news cycles, and the curated perfect lives of strangers on Instagram. You are starting your day in a state of digital distraction and cortisol-spiking stress. You aren't leading your life, you are reacting to it. But what if there was a different way? What if you stepped into a bubble of total isolation while the rest of the world was still dreaming? In the 5 a.m. Club, leadership legend Robin Sharma argues that the first hour of your day is the most valuable real estate you own. He calls it the victory hour. This isn't just about waking up early, it's about a fundamental biological and psychological transformation. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the philosophy, the science, and the practical battle plans Sharma provides to help you join the top 5% of performers. Part 1. The Narrative, a Fable of Transformation. Unlike most dry, bullet-pointed self-help books, Sharma delivers his wisdom through a fictional story. This is crucial because it helps us see ourselves in the characters. The book follows 4 main figures. 1. The entrepreneur, a successful but broken leader whose company is being taken from her. She is on the verge of total burnout and even contemplating ending it all. 2. The artist, a talented creator who has lost his spark. He's paralyzed by procrastination and the fear that his best work is behind him. 3. The spellbinder, a world-renowned motivational speaker, a thinly veiled version of Sharma himself, who collapses on stage, sparking the journey. 4. The billionaire, Mr. Riley, a quirky, eccentric, and incredibly wealthy mentor who takes the entrepreneur and the artist under his wing. The billionaire meets them at a conference while disguised as a homeless man. He challenges their preconceptions about success and invites them to his estate in Mauritius on one condition: they must meet him at 5 a.m. every morning. Through their travels from the beaches of Mauritius to the catacombs of Rome and the Taj Mahal, we learn that greatness isn't a genetic gift. It's a daily habit. Part 2. The Philosophy, Why 5 a.m.? You might be thinking, why can't I just do this at 8 p.m. or 10 a.m.? Sharma's answer is rooted in neuroscience. The concept of transient hypofrontality. At 5 a.m., your brain undergoes a specific shift. Because you are well rested and the world is quiet, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logical reasoning, worrying, and that inner critic that tells you you're not good enough, temporarily shuts down. When this happens, you enter a state of flow. Your brain produces peace chemicals like dopamine and serotonin while lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. This is the quietude that allows for elite-level creativity. In this state, you aren't just working, you are operating at a level of genius that is impossible to reach during the noisy, distracted hours of the afternoon. The 95/5 rule Sharma points out that to have the results the top 5% of producers have, you must be willing to do what 95% of people are unwilling to do. Most people crave comfort. The 5 a.m. Club is about embracing voluntary discomfort to build the muscle of discipline. Part 3. The 20-20-20 Formula, the Execution. This is the practical heart of the book. Sharma insists that simply waking up at 5 a.m. isn't enough. It's what you do with that first hour that matters. He breaks the victory hour into 3 20-minute blocks. Block 1, move, 5 a.m. 5:20 a.m. The goal, intense physical activity. This isn't a leisurely stretch. You need to sweat. Why? Because sweating releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Sharma describes BDNF as miracle grow for the brain. It repairs brain cells, accelerates the formation of new neural pathways, and clears out the brain fog of sleep. By 5:20 a.m., while your neighbors are still hitting snooze, your brain is chemically primed for a peak performance day. Block 2. Reflect, 5:20 a.m., 5:40 a.m. The goal, deep introspection and Heartset work. Now that your brain is chemically awake, you sit in silence. This block is for journaling, meditation, prayer, or visualizing your day. Sharma emphasizes the daily diary. Writing down your goals, what you are grateful for, and the lessons of yesterday helps you process emotions and stay grounded. It moves you from a reactive state to a proactive state. You are designing your day on paper before you live it in reality. Block 3. Grow, 5:40 a.m., 6 a.m. The goal, personal and professional mastery. The final 20 minutes are for the empire of the mind. In this block, you study. Read a biography of a hero, listen to a technical podcast about your industry, or study philosophy. If you do this for 20 minutes a day, every day, you will have consumed roughly 120 hours of educational content per year. That is the equivalent of a university semester. Over a decade, this makes you an unstoppable expert in your field. Part 4. The 4 Interior Empires. One of the most profound lessons in the book is that success isn't just about your bank account or your productivity. Sharma argues that most high achievers are actually successful failures because they focus only on their mindset. To be truly legendary, you must cultivate the 4 interior empires. 1. Mindset, psychology. This is your typical positive thinking. It's your belief system and your mental grit. 2. Heartset, emotional intelligence. Even with a great mindset, you can be held back by toxic emotions like anger, sadness, or resentment. Heartset is about emotional healing and practicing radical forgiveness. 3. Healthset, physical vitality. You cannot lead your industry if you are dead. This is about longevity, nutrition, and protecting your energy. 4. Soulset, spiritual grounding. This isn't necessarily about religion. It's about remembering who you are and what your legacy will be. It's about connecting to a purpose higher than yourself. The 5 a.m. routine is the gym where you train all 4 empires simultaneously. Part 5. The science of habit installation. Most people fail at new habits because they expect it to be easy. Sharma introduces the 66-day habit installation protocol based on research from University College London. He explains that it takes roughly 66 days to reach the point of automaticity, where the habit becomes easier to do than not to do. He breaks this journey into 3 distinct 22-day stages. Stage 1, destruction, days 1-22. This is the hardest part. You are literally tearing down the neural pathways of your old self. It feels like torture. Sharma notes that all change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and gorgeous at the end. If you feel like quitting in the first 3 weeks, it means you are on the right track. Stage 2, installation, days 23-44. Your brain is rewiring. This is the messy middle. You might feel frustrated or confused, but you are starting to see the benefits. You're beginning to feel the 5 a.m. glow. Stage 3, integration, days 45-66. The new habit becomes your new normal. Waking up at 5 a.m. no longer requires massive willpower. It's just who you are. Part 6, the Legends Rules for Sleep. You can't join the 5 a.m. club if you're only getting 4 hours of sleep. Sharma is a massive advocate for the 20-20-20 formula's counterpart, the pre-sleep ritual. To wake up at 5 a.m. energized, you must decompress the night before. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., your last meal. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., device-free time. No blue light, no social media. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., reading, a warm bath, or light stretching. By 10 p.m., you should be in bed. Sleep is the fuel for the victory hour. The 5 a.m. club isn't a punishment, it's a gift you give yourself. It's the time of day when you can be a poet, a warrior, and a scholar all at once. Let's recap the core pillars. The 5 a.m. hour provides the neurological quietude needed for elite focus. The 20-20-20 formula ensures you move, reflect, and grow before the world starts. The 4 interior empires remind us that success must be holistic: mind, heart, health, and soul. The 66-day protocol gives us the grit to push through the destruction phase. So here is my challenge to you. Don't just try it for a day. Commit to the first 22 days of destruction. Understand that the grogginess you feel when that alarm goes off is simply your old self-image fighting to stay alive. Kill the old version of you so the legendary version can be born. This has been a deep dive into the 5 a.m. Club here on BloomShelf Hub. Our mission is to take the world's most powerful ideas and turn them into your daily reality. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe for more breakdowns, and share this with someone who needs a wake-up call. What do you think? Is 5 a.m. too early, or are you ready to take the leap? I'd love to hear your thoughts or your 5 a.m. success stories in the comments below.